Here at Simply Garden, with over 50 years of gardening experience, I believe in keeping things simple and productive while gardening in your own backyard. Well, it's finally getting to be near Memorial Day weekend, and I'm getting excited about one crop I love planting is sweet potatoes. I used to buy them bare rooted, and boy, it was tough to get them to take. Then some of the big box stores, particularly from Lowe's, started providing sweet potatoes in 6-packs. Actually, believe it or not, it's cheaper than buying the bare rooted ones that don't make it. So these are great. They're already, I mean, look at the leaves coming in there, new growth coming up. These things are, you know, roots hanging out the back, and that's okay. They'll do fine. They'll produce new roots out the back, and that's okay. But they're ready to go. So here's how I do the sweet potato culture. I still use the same planting method that the companies that sent it bare rooted to. So what you want to do is basically create 3 hills. I do each hill 18 inches apart. So I'll do one hill down here, one long hill here. I'm talking like a mound system actually, and then one more down here. Long hills, and that way the sweet potatoes have a nice raised up area, gets more heat, and will create more area for the roots to start developing and the tubers to start growing below. Before I get started though, what I also do is we're going to coat the top of them, or cover the top of them, with plastic. As all I do is basically take a trash bag and slice up the size of the cutter, and then that way I'm going to tuck this in over top of the hill. I'm going to do 2 of them. The middle one I'll leave uncovered, the sides I'll leave covered. Just I like to experiment and see if there's much of a difference. Sometimes it creates a little more extra heat. There you go. You'll have to cut yourself if you do this. You could get regular black plastic, I guess, some rolls, but hey, trash bags work out just fine. I'm cheap, I guess, huh? There we go. So this will go over top of the hill, get tucked on the side, and then we'll cut a hole every foot, and poke a hole down, get the roots planted in there, and away they go. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on creating the hills here. Just piled up like that. Nothing too fancy, just to get it up a little higher. Make sure you can see me there. There we go. All right. Okay. All right, got the first row pretty well done. On to the next one. Oh, get that tree out of there. Okay, and on to the third one. Doesn't take very long. It makes nice and humus soil, a lot of compost over the years in this garden. All right. Nothing like some fresh sweet potatoes for Thanksgiving dinner, you know. Like they have a special sweet potato casserole that they make, and I guess the time of harvesting these things, we'll get you that recipe. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab one of these plastic bags. And all we do is going to put it down top. Nice, it's not windy tonight, nice and calm. And we're just going to tuck it in with my edger. And that's how simple it is. Just enough to get some dirt in the edges, get it covered so it holds it in. Nothing fancy. Okay, I'm going to pull it this way, a little bit down this way here. There we go. That's how we do it. So I'll take my knife then in a moment. I'll get the other one done. And just cut some holes in it so we can get the plant inside the dirt and give it a good drink of water. I just got this other bag cut up, ready to go here. And we're going to lay this in here. Here we are. Pull this way a little bit. All right. And that pretty much does it. We're ready to plant. So let me go ahead and start measuring out these spots here. We've got 12 plants. Yeah, we got one in each spot. So what I do is I'm going to go ahead and put a hole every, so there's 4 in each row. Space them out evenly, and that'll give me 12 between the 3 rows. Same, we're going to get ready to measure this out here, and so that we can get some sweet potatoes planted here. All right. So I'm going to just lay it out so we can put in 4 plants in each row, giving a total of 12 in total. So we'll just pretty much do the cut a nice little square out here so I can get my the roots down in there deeply. There we go. And so we got a total here of what, about planting space about 60 inches. I'll probably go like every 15, 30, 45, a little too close, we'll go 20, 40, 60, maybe around 18. 18 will work out perfect. There we go. 18, 36, and then 54. All right, that's what we're going to go. Every 18 inches apart. Negative plenty room for the root system to develop out there. 36. And 54. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab some he's got out of this container here. I'm just going to kind of pull this, the root bound ones out on the end here. I'll break them away. So I'm just choke the plant off there. Alright. What's nice by having these things already well established, it won't take long for them to get started here, and off they'll go. There we go. Excuse me. We'll get to that later. Here we go. Pull these off the bottom. Okay. I do have a woodchuck over yonder, so I'm probably going to throw a net in this right away. I hate to come out and have him enjoy the luscious green sweet potato. Woodchucks love sweet potato leaves. I'm trying to catch him so we can remove him from the property here. I did put down some of that powder that you can put around that woodchucks and rabbits don't like. So I haven't seen any damage yet. I'll probably sprinkle this whole area with some of that powder too. Don't have to worry about that. Alright, so we'll get those done. And let's go ahead and work on these two. These are ready to go right away. They're just going to line them up here. And the variety is Bugard. I forgot to mention that. Sorry about that. Bugard sweet potatoes, they are designed more for the northern climates. And I'll be picking these probably sometime in September. And in September, we want to get these in before it gets, out of the ground before it gets too cold. You just get some of those cool nights when it gets back in September. We get back down. We don't get too many frosts in September, but it can get down into the 40s at night. And sweet potatoes don't like to get the ground too cold. Get a couple more here. There we go. Doesn't take long at all. Just pick this up a little bit, the roots on the end here. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and get these going here. Then I'll get some water. I'll put a little fish emulsion with the water. The last four going in here. And then we'll give it a nice drink of water and let the sunshine do its work. And the thing about sweet potatoes, you don't want to fertilize them too heavily. Sweet potatoes tend to want to just kind of take what's there and work off of that. I'll probably give it one treatment of the Gardens Alive root treatment. And that way it'll, here we go. Let's get this a little deeper here. Okay. The Gardens Alive root treatment will actually give it a little extra kick for it to help it make sure it gets the nutrients it needs. But sweet potatoes don't need much nutrients. They take whatever's in the soil and they grow just fine. The biggest thing with sweet potatoes is keeping the woodchucks away. They love sweet potato leaves, so that's, we'll work on that and sprinkle that stuff around. I'll get that in a second and show it to you. Okay, get some water on, get some water a little bit on here. Get the drinking. we go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get this special powder. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is the product here. It's called molemax by Bondi. And the idea here is repels moles, gophers, voles, armadillos. We don't have those around here, but rabbits, ground squirrels, other burrowing animals. You can use it in your lawn, gardens, and planting beds. I think I was reading the instructions is basically 1 pound would take care of 500 square feet, so it's a pretty good coverage. So we're just going to go ahead and just sprinkle around here. That we don't have any bright ideas of coming in here. And then I'm also going to put some netting around it too, bird netting. Or I might actually just use some spun polyester remay, as I'm thinking about it here. Give it some extra warmth to help these things, because sweet potatoes love the heat. Go out a little bit here so you can just reach in. I saw him the other day. It's a good sized little critter. Alright, and that's how you simply plant sweet potatoes. Nice and quick. And we'll give you updates on those throughout the season.